Hello, my lovelies. So today we're asking the question, what is the next big step in my life? We have 3 piles here, so we're going to pick the Emperor, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Wands. If you can look at your piles and pick that way, whatever card resonates with you, go to that reading now. Or if you like to pick with crystals, I have those. There's 3. So the 3 we have here, this, I'll show you that side of it. There you go. You can see it now, the green and the pink. This is a rhodonite. Green and pink. It's really pretty. This is a moonstone. And this, there you go. That is a champagne tourmaline. So if you can pick this way, go to your piles, or my zodiac people, I'll be picking the zodiacs now for your sun, moon, and rising. So for pile number 1, we have Sagittarius, Leo, Gemini, and Cancer. One more. We have Aquarius, Virgo, Scorpio, and Taurus, Pisces, Aries, Libra, and Capricorn. So if that helps you pick a pile, I'll see you in your reading. Hi, pile 1. So you picked this pile possibly for the card, which is the Emperor, possibly for this pink and green rhodonite, and possibly for the zodiacs. If you did not pick that way, that's okay. This is still your reading. That's just one way people like to pick with their sun, moon, and rising sign. Okay, so as usual, 5 cards that are going to, hello, put them right way, give us 5 questions that will help us answer what is the next big step in my life. So 5 cards. So I'll be picking 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Great. Next, we're going to pick Oracle card from the Urban Crow. We just want 1 card from here. Got a jumper. It's like fishing. It's like fishing. We got a jumper. Next, we'll take these favorite cards. And we got one. Good. And then we're going to have a couple of fun cards here because this is a fun reading. These are Grateful AF cards. And we just want 1. Perfect. And then you have the Spiritual AF cards. And also from these, we just want, nope, way too many. And we got 2. Fine. Move over. Okay. Sweet. Let's look at the cards we got. We got the King of Wands, the Hangman, the 2 of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, I do believe that's the 3 of Cups. Really nice. Okay, pile 1. Let's start with the King of Wands. The King of Wands in position 1 says, what is the current situation? What is your present state? And where are you right now in life? And you have the King of Wands. You are in a state of leadership, of vision and confidence. You're in a very good place. You're dynamic, inspiring, and you have a very strong sense of direction. You feel empowered to take charge, and you really feel that you can pursue your ambitions. You're confident and enthusiastic. You're in a really great place right now. A fantastic place. Oh, of course, Card 2 asks, what needs to be released? What do you need to let go of to move forward? And wow, you got the Hangman. So you need to let go of stagnation and let go of old perspectives, old ways of seeing things. You need to release any feelings of feeling. You need to release any feelings of being stuck or like just hanging, suspended in your current position, just like he is right here. Feels very stuck. He really can't move. He's hanging in one place. So it could be that you are hanging on to old, outdated ways of thinking. And you need to move forward, you need to really change your mindset. You really need to be looking at things differently. A new way of thinking, embrace it. That's how you're going to move forward. Your old ways need to go. They're not working for you. They're holding you back. The third card is opportunities on the horizon. What is coming your way possibly? We have the Two of Pentacles. So what's coming in could be opportunities for balance and adaptability. So you might have to balance different aspects of your life. What's coming in is going to force you to be flexible and adaptable. You're going to be managing, multiple responsibilities, and you need to navigate these changes. The fourth card is the guidance to the next step. What specific guidance or advice for the next big step in your life? Because we know it has something to do with balancing your energies and balancing responsibilities. So what is the guidance for the next step? And you have the Knight of Wands. And it's telling you to take bold and passionate action. Pursue your next step with energy and enthusiasm and courage. Be bold. Take decisive action towards your goals. And embrace the adventure and challenges head on. So it looks like something is going to be coming in that is really going to change the way you think. And you need to adapt to that. And it looks like the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands, you're really going to have this under control. The fifth one is the potential outcome. You do this, if you really grab on to the changes that are coming in, what is going to be the outcome? And you have the Three of Cups, and that's celebration, joy, support. Have your social circle around you celebrating. It's going to be happiness, shared success in the community, in your community. So what's coming in? Let's do a little recap. So the next big step involves embracing your current leadership role, and your visionary mindset. You have a beautiful brain. So to move forward, you need to release feelings of stagnation and adopt new perspective. You need to start looking at things a little bit differently. So be prepared for opportunities that require balancing and adapting to new circumstances. Take bold and passionate action towards these goals, which you're going to do. Maybe you have to do it in a different way, which is what the Hangman is saying. But you're going to do it with such passion. It's going to be wonderful. And if you do all this, the outcome is going to be celebration and joy. It's going to be bringing all your friends together. They're going to be just so happy and it's going to be fulfilling for you. Your next chapter in your life, when you wrap your head around it, is going to be beautiful. So beautiful. So let's look at some clarifying things, some oracle cards. And what we have here is 49, territory. And this is going to ask you some questions. It's like, what boundaries are in place and are they needed? So this might have something to do with changing your perspective. Is it maybe you're guarded? Maybe it's like you're not thinking outside the box. You're very straightforward, logical thinking. And the Hangman is kind of saying, no, you need to think outside this box. You've set up these rules and fences, and you need to look beyond that. This can also talk about maybe you need some space and time alone to sit and think, sit in your thoughts, really explore the questions that maybe you haven't allowed yourself to think about. I mean, you've got such a fantastic mind. Allow yourself to sit and think. Maybe you need to carve out some space for yourself to think about that next move, that next big opportunity that's coming. And it's coming. It's right here. And then also think, territory can also mean that maybe someone is stepping on your toes or you're stepping on someone's toes. And it's not actually saying if that's bad or good, but it's another thing to think about. You know that you have set up these boundaries. This is kind of asking you to look beyond that and possibly work with, if you are stepping into someone else's territory, that you be very cognizant of it. There it is. Be adaptable, be very balanced in your thinking. That might involve conversations with other people. But honestly, I think once you wrap your mind around some changes that are needed for you, get rid of some stagnation and old perspectives. Once you do that, I think that this is all going to just flutter into your beautiful next step in life. And then we have number 26, and 26 is the white cat. Apparently that's a white. And what the white cat talks about is making an ally out of a former enemy. Birds and the cat are now friends. They used to be enemies, now they're friends. It's cooperation despite past history or difference. So these two might be working together. This might be something you need to wrap your head around. Maybe that person that you might want to do business with, maybe you really had a dislike for them and you really just thought, I'll never do that. I'll never work with them. I'll never ask them for advice, blah, blah, go away. Maybe that is kind of what you need to change your perspective on. Maybe you didn't give them that fair shake when you first met. Maybe in some past dealings with them, there was other things in the background. Maybe that deserves a conversation to say, hey, look, I want to do this. I don't know if I want to do business with you because of whatever happened in the past. Have that conversation because maybe there was something hidden from you that you don't know what was going on and you didn't understand that a decision was made that really didn't involve you but did affect you. And maybe that will turn your mind around to like, hey, no, I think I will do business with this person or collaborate with this person because that was out of their control. I didn't know that was going on. There might be a lot of things that maybe you have cut yourself off from that actually is such a big opportunity for you. But just because of the way you were thinking before has really stop those opportunities. And what this is saying, take a second look. Maybe that person wasn't your enemy. Maybe that person is a great person to cooperate with despite what happened in the past. Something to think about. And then we're going to do this one. So this is the spiritual AF, and it says, guess who ain't gonna explain shit to nobody? You. Quit trying to explain yourself to everyone. No one has to understand your brand of cuckoo. You got to own your own shit. But that's a whole lot different than trying to get everyone to sign off on whatever weirdness you want to create. Get on with your freaky little self, you freaky little fuck. So what this is saying is you don't have to explain yourself to anyone. You really don't. If you have this vision and you have this urge to do something that eventually everyone is going to celebrate, if it's just a little bit out there, it's okay. You don't have to have everyone sign off on like, yeah, that's a good idea, pursue it. You pursue it. You have such a smart brain. You know what's good for you. Exhale that bullshit. Today, practice the ancient meditation technique of inhaling the good shit and exhaling the bullshit. Think of good shit, like puppies and pandas and pineapple, or think of things that don't start with the letter P. Breathe that in like it sparkles. Exhale bullshit stuff like anxiety, self-doubt, and resentment. Let it leave your body like dust being cleared out. It works. At the very least, you'll have an idea about what stuff you like and what stuff to dump on a therapist. I think this, wow, it really follows the hangman, doesn't it? It really needs you to examine a lot of stuff that you hang on to and you really don't need to. You need to blow that stuff away. Let the good in, let the bad out. And then we have toilet paper. Oh, God. Just think about what you'd have to do if you didn't have toilet paper. Next time you're doing your business, you may consider kissing that little blessing before you send it down to do its job. Why? Oh, it was going so well. And then you throw this little funny curled ball. I guess it's saying be grateful for all the daily little things that we just take for granted. Gratefulness. I think that's ultimately what toilet paper is saying. Oh, why you'd be so weird to me. Toilet paper, yes. That's your little giggle for today, I guess. Be grateful what you have. Think about. That's another way of thinking because we really don't think about the everyday things. Hot water instantly, toilet paper, paper towels, like weird little things that we just take for granted that if we didn't have would be quite a problem. Okay, pile one. I hope this part of the reading really gave you some insight. I hope it really makes you think differently so that you can go to your next big step, which is coming. You really just need to turn your mind around and really follow that path. And it's going to turn out so beautiful. Thank you, piled one. And I'll see you in another reading. Hi, pile two. So you may have picked this pile because of the Two of Pentacles. You may have picked this pile because of the Moonstone. And you may have picked this pile because of the Zodiac. If you did not pick the pile because of the Zodiac, your Sun, Moon, and Rising, that is okay. That doesn't mean it's not your pile. It's just a different way that people pick piles. This is still your reading too. So we're going to be picking 5 cards, and they're going to ask 5 different questions about what is the next big step for you in your life. A little shuffle, and we'll pick 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next, we'll get an oracle card. Yay, we got a jumper. And then one more oracle card from this beautiful deck. And we'll pick that. And then we're going to have a little fun with my Grateful AF deck. And we'll pick one. This one, please. Got one. Luggage with wheels. All right. And then we have the Spiritual AF. And that's too many. And I seem to be getting 2 of this. It's okay, guacamole. I'm extra AF too, and so you want to be a badass. Show your heart to everyone. Yes. little preview of possibly what's coming. So let's look at your cards. You have the Four of Wands. I'm going to show you these cards because so pretty. No, I'm sorry. That's a Six of Wands. The Eight of Cups. The Page of Wands. What does it say? King of Pentacles. And the Star. Oh, that's a nice one to end on. So each card will ask a different question. Let's start with the first card, which is the Six of Wands. The question for the first card is, what is your current position? Where are you right now in your life? And you right now are experiencing success and recognition. What a great card to be at, honestly. You've got you recently had a victory over something, an achievement. Possibly you're getting some public recognition for something you did. It's a state where what you are doing is being acknowledged and you're receiving praise for it. So you're in such a great position right now. Wow. You want to probably know what's next. So the next card is, what needs to be released? What do you need to let go of to move forward? And it's kind of cool that this is like in black and white or more sepia for like kind of the shadow. It's really cool. So it's saying to let go. This is the Eight of Cups, and it's saying to let go of unfulfilling pursuits. It suggests that you release or let go of any activities or relationships or situations that no longer bring you satisfaction and happiness. It's important to walk away from what doesn't serve you and your deeper needs and seek more meaningful experiences. Sorry, pile two. Someone just came in. So I thought while I'm waiting for them to leave, I'd make myself a coffee. I got to realize that this is Grand Central Station and someone's always going to be coming in. So I am so sorry. I'm just going to have one more sip and I am done. Okay. Now let's get my brain working. Where was I? Eight of Cups. Let go of things that don't serve you and your deeper needs. More meaningful experiences. So I think it's also saying that you need to prioritize your energy and your pursuits. You can't do everything for everyone all the time. All right, so we're going to go to 3. And position 3 talks about opportunities on the horizon. What opportunities or possibilities are coming your way? And we have the Page of Wands. It's a funky little card. So the Page of Wands for opportunities says that new creative opportunities and ventures are coming in. And you will encounter things that inspire your creativity and your enthusiasm and your sense of adventure. So be open to exploring fresh ideas and new paths that excite you and motivate you. So you will be able to recognize them because it's going to be so exciting to you. It's going to be new and so exciting. Whether it's an idea, travel, I mean, it could be anything that it's going to be creative. And you look like you're so creative anyway. This is just going to be something that just grabs a hold of you. Grabs a hold of your mind and go, oh, what if? Should I? That's amazing. I want to. And that's when you go. The 4th card is guidance for the next step. Advice and guidance for this next big step that's coming. This exciting step that's coming. And we have the King of Pentacles. So he says, focus on stability and practical growth. He's telling you to stay grounded and practical. When you get excited, maybe you have a tendency to just throw caution to the wind and just do what you want, hell with the consequences. And he's kind of saying, No, be a little more grounded. Focus on building stability and financial security and long-term growth. Look a little farther ahead than just like the right now. Use your resources wisely. So maybe this new pursuit that is coming in is going to be expensive. Maybe it's going to really take your time, and time is a resource. Money is a resource. Energy is also a resource. How much energy is this new exciting thing going to take from you? You need to be very practical and very wise and very strategic in the decisions that you're going to make as you pursue this, because you are going to pursue it. It's just going to grab your imagination. All the little lights are going to fire in your brain. You're going to go, this is my next thing. This is what I want to do. And the king is saying, well, be a little more grounded. Be a little more practical. This is exciting. That dopamine is just, giving you that rush, but give it some thought. How can I do this practically? How can I do this financially? How can I do this energetically? I am going to pursue it, but I need to be grounded in earthly. Pentacles is earth. Be very grounded. And the last one is the potential outcome. So if you follow this guidance, what is the outcome? And you got the star. Like, really? Hope and inspiration and renewal. You're going to have a deep sense of purpose. When you grab hold of this, you're going to feel like, yes, this is something I can really get behind. I can really sink my claws into. It's going to give you so much inspiration. You're going to feel fulfilled, and you're going to be so optimistic about your future. The lights are going to go off. All the things are going to happen for you. You're going to feel fulfilled. It's going to really hit you in your heart. You're just going to be so inspired. What a great thing that's coming for you. But you need to make space for it. So let's just recap this quickly. So right now, you have success and you have recognition, and hopefully you are acknowledging just how wonderful you are. To move forward, you need to let go of pursuits that no longer fulfill you. Don't be doing things that are dragging you down. You're on a high right now. Don't bring yourself lower. You need to keep that energy up and be doing things that are really fulfilling for you. Embrace the new creative possibilities that are coming and the new ventures that are coming your way. They are coming. You're not going to be just like, oh, that was, the pinnacle of my life. That's as far as I go. It's like, no, there's so much more coming. It's coming for you. Make sure you have the energy for it. Make sure you have the time for it. Don't be wasting it on all the little fussy things. Make time. Get rid of things that no longer suit you. You're moving to the next level. But focus on building stability and practical growth. Be very grounded, because this is going to take you, your mind is just going to fly. You're just going to be like, oh my God, this is exactly what I wanted. This is going to be so exciting. Bring yourself down a little bit. Be a little more practical. You want this to be a success, and success does need grounding. Make sure you get that. And if you follow all this, you will experience renewal, hope, and inspiration. You will be fulfilled. You will be optimistic for your future. It's such a good, positive step forward. It's just so wonderful. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's look at this oracle card. Hello. And it says distraction. What this talks about is that something might be calling you away from something you need to focus on. Right? So you have the two crows, and he's up here squawking away, and the dog pays attention to him, but he kept his eye off of his food, and the other crow comes and eats it. So the story is saying, make sure that you focus, make sure your focus is on what you need. You've got so many wonderful things happening. Are you daydreaming instead of working? That's something you need to be asking yourself. And that's why I think the King of Pentacles is so important right here, because he's grounding you. all these things that are going on is really lifting you up, but it's really possibly putting your head in the clouds. You need to focus. You need to not daydream as much. Work. You're going to have to work. Don't be distracted from your goal, which I think is a powerful message for this, because you need a clear path and you need to follow that, and don't be distracted. And this, love these drawings. This is number 29, and 29 is levitation. So it's saying that you have the ability to transcend limitations. You have hidden skills that are going to be revealed, and you're going to rise above the crowd. Yes, I think this is where you are going for sure. I think this is what's really going to be so exciting to you, is that whatever cool new thing that is coming, it's a level up. And I think you see that. It says don't daydream about it, work on it. But definitely what is coming in is just really going to put you on the next level. Wow. Everything's pointing there. So amazing. So let's look at the fun little things. We have luggage with wheels. Think about all the generations of people who had to actually pick up and lug their heavy-ass suitcases or trunks or covered wagons or stone tools. And here we are rolling ours next to us like a cute little pet. It's a super good time to be alive and to have carry-ons that fit in the overhead compartment. My gosh, I'm at the age where I remember luggage without wheels. And as a small kid, that was just horrific. So I think this is saying, really take advantage of all the wonderful things that we have for our convenience today. So if you're possibly, what it's also saying is that, there's the hard way of doing things, and then there's the easy way of doing things. And possibly this is also pointing to there's an easier way possibly to do things. And maybe find those ways. Maybe streamline your work tree, your path to where you're going. Streamline that. Get rid of the old, outdated ways of doing things, which, it will streamline. You'll get to where you want to go much faster. So you want to be a badass. Show your heart to everyone. It takes a lot of courage to be authentic in this world. Showing your heart doesn't mean you're soft all the time, or that you're a hot mess or a doormat. It means you're showing up fully as yourself. You know what's weak AF? Living a fake ass life trying to please others. So I think part of what is going on here is you need to be you. Don't be distracted by other people and what they're saying you should be doing and what you need to do. And this is how you do it. Don't be distracted. You know in your heart where you want to go. What you're doing is the way to get there. Don't be distracted. And be yourself, right? You're a badass. I mean, look at you. You're a badass. You are going places. And remember that you're going places. Don't let anybody distract you from that. Don't let their jealousy bring you down. Don't let their little side comments make you feel bad about yourself. Where you are going is so beautiful. You need to focus on that. And thirdly, it's okay, guacamole. I'm extra AF too. Being extra means you give a shit. Maybe you give a shit about your on fleek eyebrows, or you give a shit about your environment, or you give a shit about making your ass clap. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Be extra today. Yep, that's a thing. Oh, these are so cheeky. I am so sorry. But don't apologize for who you are. Don't apologize for your success. Don't apologize for the things that bring you joy. Don't apologize. Admit you're extra, but you're a successful extra, and you're going places, and you have plans, and opportunities are coming your way. Don't diminish your light because other people are jealous or make you feel like you're too much. You need to tone it down a little bit. Don't do it. Don't do it. You are who you are. Never apologize for that. Never apologize because of the clothes you wear or the hairstyle you have or any way that you feel that you express yourself and that makes you happy. Do not diminish yourself. The world needs less clones and they need more authentic people who feel good in their skin by the way they present themselves to the world. Do not diminish who you are. And it's obviously working for you. You're coming out of a good place and going to an exciting place. Like, honestly, you're doing it right. Thank you, Pile 2. This has been a fun reading. You're going to such exciting places. Wow. Good reading, Pile 2. Thank you for being here, and I hope to see you in another reading. Hi, Pile 3. You may have picked this pile because of the card, the Three of Wands. You may have picked this pile because of the Champagne Tourmaline. You may have picked this pile because of the Zodiac, the Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you did not pick it that way, that's okay. It doesn't mean it's not your reading. It just means that's a different way that people pick piles. So let's start with shuffling, and we're going to be picking 5 cards, which will tell us 5 different things about the question, what is the next big step in my life? So let's get 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all turning over for me. Fantastic. And 5. Super duper. Here are your 5 cards. So next, we'll look at an oracle card. And I will be picking that one. Next, we'll look at these oracle cards. Not the best shuffle. I'll be picking that. Then we're going to be looking at these Grateful AF cards. Redwood Trees. And Spiritual AF card. And we have Maybe You Literally Can Even. It's a nice card. So let's start with card 1. The 9 of Pentacles. The first card talks about your present state and where you are in your life. And the 9 of Pentacles says that you're in a state of self-sufficiency and abundance. You've achieved a level of financial independence and personal fulfillment. You're enjoying the rewards of your hard work, and you are stable and secure in a great place in your life. And you're asking yourself, what's next? You have so many good things right now. What's next? So the second card, I like showing them now because they're so cool. The Ace of Swords. The second card says, what needs to be released? What do you need to let go of to move forward for your next phase? Because you're in a good phase right now. What about your next phase? So the Ace of Swords says that you're doing a lot of overthinking and excessively analyzing everything. You need to release any tendencies towards overthinking, rigid thinking. This is the way it is and I'm not changing. Let that go, because that doesn't allow anything new in. You want to have that clear mind. You want to be more flexible, have more of an intuitive approach to new ideas and opportunities. Like maybe you want to spreadsheet everything out. Maybe you want to see the pros and cons and you're going to discuss it and you're going to get all the experts and you're going to discuss with everybody you know. You're going to like overkill, overkill, overkill. It's going to be just too much, and then possibly a lot of opportunities have gone away. You just overanalyzed everything, overthought everything. And I understand that, you know, when you're in a good place, you don't want to make a mistake. You don't want to lose what you already have. But you're also stopping anything new from coming in, right? You need to stop this overthinking, this analyzing everything. Let opportunity in. The third card, yeah, the Knight of Cups is in the third position, which is opportunities on the horizon. What's coming in for you? We don't want to miss it. So what's coming in for you? And it's the Knight of Cups, and it's new romantic and new creative opportunities. It's going to be one or the other. Maybe they're together. Maybe it's going to be a new work partner who's like, ooh la la. But that's what's coming towards you. So there's romance, creativity, and emotional fulfillment is on the horizon. Be open to exploring these new things. Be heartfelt in that. Be sincere in that. Don't overanalyze everything. Don't feel that you need to push this away. If it's a romantic, don't push it away. I mean, unless that's just not something that you can do. You know, you're married. Like this. I'm not saying that. We'll go the other way. Maybe it's something really creative, really something outside of your box of what you think should be a good idea. Maybe this is just looking outside the box and say, hey, that's really different. That's really creative. Don't then spreadsheet the whole thing. Let that come in. Explore that. So if you are in a situation where it could be romantic, explore that. If you're not, and it's more of a creative idea, explore it. So the Ten of Pentacles is in the fourth position, which is guidance to the next step. What do? I see this opportunity coming in. What do I do? What is some advice and guidance to get me there? Ten of Pentacles. Wow. So it says to focus. Ten of Pentacles says to focus on long-term stability and family legacy. Okay. So invest in endeavors that ensure future security and provide lasting benefits for you and your loved ones. So I guess it's saying to be cautious and be discerning. Make sure that this opportunity that is coming in is going to be so advantageous for you and your family or your future family. So that can be, if it is romantic, if you're in that place where you're single, if it is a romantic interest coming in, make sure that this is the partner that you want to build that life with. Will they be great with the children that you possibly want? Or there's 2 dogs here. It could be a dog family, which is great. That's a choice. It might be your choice. But make sure your partner is on your level because you are secure right now. You don't need insecurity coming in. You're on a very secure, very prosperous level right now. You have financial independence. So make sure that partner that's coming in with you is equal to you. But explore it. Find that out. Don't just automatically go away. Find that out. Don't overanalyze it. If it's not for you, it's not going to work. Just know that. Now, if you're not in that place where this is more of a creative endeavor, really look at it. Really look, it's like, hey, is there a future in doing whatever this is? Hey, is this something that I could see my family being proud of me for doing because this is really contributing to who we are as a group, as a family? Is this going to be something that I can hand down to my children, or I can hand, over to and do this with brothers and sisters? Is this something that is going to be a legacy, long-term stability? Look at it that way. But when it first comes in, you might not know all that stuff. Don't automatically just like, oh, I don't know, I got to look into all this. Explore it. Have fun with it. There's no urgency in it, but it's coming towards you, and don't push it away. Now we have the Eight of Wands, and it's in the final position. So the final position is the potential outcome. If you follow this guidance, what could it lead to? Well, we know what we want it to lead to. What is it going to lead to? So the short answer is rapid progress and swift movement. What does that mean? If you follow the guidance, you will experience rapid progress, swift movement towards your goals. So it means things are going to, when it's the right fit, things are going to really move fast. Things will fall into place quickly. You'll have this dynamic and positive change in your life. Because when it's the right fit, it's just going to snowball. It's going to be so fast. It's like, yes, this is what I want. Boom! Here it is. You're in it. You're in the thick of it. It's everything you've wanted, and it's everything you need, and it's going to come in so fast because it's right for you. If you allow that opportunity to come in and not let it go away with overanalyzing, you allow it to come in. I mean, be cautious when you're doing it. Of course, I'm not saying just, go gambling and like bet the house on everything. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that when this opportunity comes and you use your smarts to say, yeah, this is really good. Once you make that decision, it's going to be really fast. You're going to get to your goal fast because this is where you need to be. This is where you want to be. So let's quickly go over. It says, okay, so right now you are self-sufficient and you have abundance. You're in a good, solid space. To move forward, let go of overthinking and excessive analyzing everything. Embrace new romantic or creative opportunities that are coming your way. Embrace them. Focus on building long-term stability and contributing to your family's legacy. So you're going to have standards for what this is, which is exactly why you're so stable here, is because you have these standards. So don't give those up. But I think the new thing that's coming in is going to meet your standards. And by doing so, you will experience rapid progress, swift movement towards your goals. It's going to lead to a dynamic and positive change in your life. Wow. Oh, that's exciting. Let's look at these. This is luck. So what I wanted to do here, is I wanted to read luck because I really think you need to hear this because this is a great card. Luck does not happen by accident, although it often feels that way. Luck occurs when you are in the right place, right position at the right time, with the right skills. When luck appears, good fortune is coming, but it will be your talents that will seal the deal. Imagine being fortunate enough to be on the elevator with a person who you have been wanting to pitch an idea to. It's only luck if you are prepared and ready to articulate your vision. Otherwise, it's just another elevator ride. I wanted to get that right because I think with your hard work ethic that I don't know if you see luck as like, oh, luck doesn't show up. It's not real. It's all hard work. I wanted to read that because I wanted you to know that, yes, it is hard work. It's being in the right place at the right time. And then the third thing is being prepared for that opportunity. So the opportunity is coming. And it looks like you have your ducks in a row. And it does look like it's going to be a lucky coincidence. It's going to be a lucky break. It's going to be that thing that really pushes you into a life of such abundance. So I wanted to read that because I'm not going to rely on my mind all the time. Let's get that luck going there. Okay, so now we have number 26, and this is the white cat. This is talking about making an ally out of a former enemy, birds and cats. Former enemies. they're making them into allies. So cooperation despite past history or differences, that's a really good analogy. Maybe this opportunity is coming from a place where you've like, oh, I don't like that person, or I really tried that position before, I don't want to do that again. And maybe it's saying, oh, take a second look. Maybe you have grown, or maybe things have changed. Maybe this is something you need to look at again. But also the darker side of this card is that don't ignore your intuition. That's the darker side here. So when the new love might be coming through, or the new creative opportunity, this is saying, don't ignore your intuition, which good advice, right? Your intuition has obviously brought you to such a beautiful place here of abundance. So don't ignore it. No matter how, if you're single, no matter how cute and wonderful they look, fun to look at, don't ignore your intuition. If there's some red flags, be conscious of them, right? Red flags also too in like the new creative opportunity. Don't ignore them. You're too smart for that. All right. And then let's look at these two. Redwood trees. Redwood trees are the tallest living thing on earth, and they get that way by interlocking their roots and sharing water with their neighbors. What a fucking metaphor for life, right? Yes. I'm going to say yes. Yes. Think about that. Family. This is what this kind of, especially the Ten of Pentacles, right? The Ten of Pentacles is all about long-term stability and contributing to family legacy. And that really just says even the biggest, tallest organisms in the world depend on their family for their survival, for their growth, for their optimum life. They share. It's a community. So yeah, I think this is you. You're going to be bigger than life. But I think also in your heart, you're going to be thinking about your family and what you can contribute and you can share, and the legacy that you're going to be building together. Very nice. Maybe you literally can even. Think you can't even? Slow your eye roll, step back, and give it another think. Guess what? Chances are you probably can even with a way better attitude and some love in your heart. Today, if you catch yourself feeling like basic bitching out on someone, take a deep breath. Call on all your hood rat angels. Remember that you and all beings are tiny specks of the divine and surprise yourself with how you literally just evened. Okay. I think that's just basically saying have a better attitude. Lead with your heart. You might feel like, just flipping out on somebody, but they're in a different place. And take a step back and realize that not everybody has your advantages that you've worked hard for. It's not that you shouldn't have them. You've worked hard for all the abundance that you have, and you worked hard to be self-sufficient, but not everybody is there. So if they're being stupid and they're being ignorant and they're being like right up in your face, take a step back and realize they're not in your level of energy. They're a different energy. And you raining down on them because of their attitude or things isn't helping anything. Just take a step back and realize maybe you have to deal with some people a little differently because they are in a different space than you are. I think that's what that's saying. I like what I'm saying. So let's just go there. Thank you, pile 3. You have such a wonderful, wonderful big step coming up, whether it's love or a creative endeavor, either one, it's going to be so beautiful for you. And when you decide to do it, it's going to be so quick because it's going to be right. I love this reading for you. Thank you for picking pile 3. And I hope to see you in another reading.